30, 20, retard. 5.
And welcome, guys, to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content that I can from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I'm a real-world flight dispatcher, aiming to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. Today is going to be a fun one. This is Throwback Thursday. We're going to be operating Northwest Airlines 2541. I don't know if that's the real number or not, but today, Memphis Airport, as you just saw, we were going through probably not the most smoothest frames in the world, because as soon as I start streaming, frames kind of go down a little bit. But good looking airport. I have been to this airport a few times. We'll probably be going back here pretty soon. And it looks very real to its counterpart. Thus far, the little bit of messing around that I've been doing while getting the stream set up, really good frame rates. I have FSLTL generating parked aircraft for me, and then I also have whatever that other new thing is, the PSXT shit, that's generating my airborne traffic, that you can see taking off in the background. And even with, now I have max like airplanes set up as far as like what it generates, and it is good frame rates. I'm getting good frame rates with 100 aircraft parked at the gates and over on the FedEx ramp, as well as airborne traffic. So you probably won't be able to get a good feel for that through this stream, just because as soon as I start streaming, frame rates go down with the increased load that's put on the computer. But nonetheless, so far, everything seems to be pretty smooth here in good old Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to be running the Mad Dog over to Detroit, and I just installed the sound pack from FTSIM, I think is what they're called. I don't know. I had to spend like $10 on Patreon so I could get access to get it. But from XP72 stream that I watched, he had the same sound pack installed in the airplane, and it definitely brings the aircraft to life compared to the default sound. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. We'll end up taking a little trip around the airport to take a more in-depth look. But before we do that, over to the chat. Zach, the Mad Dog's coming back out. Yes, sir. Taking right on out of that cage. I'm going to let him stretch them legs. Aviation Geek, what's going on, my friend? Hillbilly Gypsy, the one and only. Can't wait to see how this airport is. Well, I'm about to show you. And I think you'll be quite impressed, in all honesty. Shaq, my man, what is going on, dude? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, XP, that's what he does, right? Hey, hey, hey. I don't know. I just noticed the shadow of the plane on the landing, and it looked, oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. Josh, what's up, dude? How are you? I got to meet your dad finally at the Christmas party. I'm sure he told you. Yeah, awesome dude. He, I think he may have been a little tipsy. But I enjoyed his company. They even have the interior. That's super cool. Looks exact. Yep, and for everybody in the chat, Josh is from Memphis, so he can also attest to the accuracy of everything in this airport. And I also noticed too, like once you start getting down towards Delta Airlines gates, like the Delta Airline gates are definitely nicer than like most of the other gates. They definitely invested a little bit more money into the gate areas than the others, and you can kind of see that in this scenery. What else we got going on? I don't understand that other traffic thing. You got to pay, yeah. So I went ahead and just did the 1 month just to see what it's like. It's kind of pricey. I mean, it's $90 for 12 months. But as a content creator, if it ends up being something that really adds a lot to the atmosphere in streams, then maybe it's something I'll go with. But again, it's AI traffic, and like I did a few flights into Vegas yesterday, and I had to sidestep to 26 right because there was so much traffic stacked up. And obviously ATC's not accounting for me and spacing and all that stuff. So in that regard, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. What was the name of the other traffic add-on, not FSLTO? It is called PSXT. And I can end up, when I get done with the stream, I can shoot you. There's actually two things you need for it. You need PSXT, and then you also need this other thing called Real Traffic Launcher. They talk to each other, and then it puts the traffic into the sim. So let's take a quick look at the airport. We'll just make a quick general look. Probably switch from day to night, and then back to day or back to real time, and then we'll get this thing going. Other thing I want to know real fast is, okay, so it's going to be an hour and 27 minutes from wheels up to wheels down over to Detroit. I hadn't looked to see what the en route time was going to be, and I was curious. So, also right now I have the sim sounds turned down because since we are outside of the airplane, there are a lot of jet engine sounds. They're a little bit obnoxious because of all the airplanes. So I'll turn the sim settings back up, or the sim sounds back up once I get into the cockpit. If I forget, please remind me, because we definitely want to hear these sounds in this airplane. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Memphis airport. And this is going to be one that Josh will really love to watch, just because this is home for him. There's just a nice little elevated view of the Memphis airport. Obviously, they got the layout correct. They have that very infamous little Y-shaped terminal. Oh yeah, you could see double airplanes just because I'm running two different traffic injectors. The PSXT doesn't give enough airplanes at the gate, in my opinion. So I ran the other one to kind of add to that immersion. Got old MD11. Now, to my understanding, this traffic is about 30 to 45 seconds behind real life. Kind of impressive. Now, you still will see some kind of weird shit happening with the traffic. I've seen them like skidding across like just the airport in general as like the data's trying to catch up with where its position is at. Also, airplanes will just pop up out of nowhere. So to me, it seems like it's running off of radar 24. And sometimes it doesn't pick up the aircraft's position until it's like pushed out and they start taxiing and their like their ADS-B feed starts up or something. I don't know, but you will every now and then see just like an airplane pop up, like randomly on a taxiway or something like that. So far I'd say it's a pretty good looking airport. We'll speed this camera up a little bit. Hopefully that it's not too, like it's smooth enough for y'all's liking. There's a lot of glass, a lot of windows at the Memphis airport, and I think they nailed the exact design of the airport itself. I don't think every single terminal is modeled. The main one right there that has the little Y to it, obviously that one's modeled as y'all just saw. So is the check-in ticket counter area, which is where we started our little stream at. Boom. So here is the ticket counter area. All this signage is, to what I remember, and Josh will be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but all this signage is true to life. I know this is. I remember seeing that last time I was there. And then the glass does a weird little effect. We've got the St. Jude sign there. I know St. Jude is very special to your stepmom, Josh. We got some Delta ticket counters over here. Don't know. I guess that's just TSA. That's obviously TSA. And we got a little SWA. If I remember correctly, I think Spirit is down to the left, so we'll go over there in a second. We got Allegiant, Frontier. I'm curious to know, too, if the baggage claim area has been modeled. So we'll go down there in just a second. But first, I want to see if the Spirit ticket counter is there. Oh, snappity snap. It sure is. Wow. I don't remember it being this bright, though. I remember it being quite a bit darker as far as just general light, but we could have been flying on a... And I would say the baggage claim is not. All right, let's go to where everybody probably wants to go. I was wondering if that was Cape Air or not. And let's run over to FedEx. Let's see what's happening over in the FedEx area. Got a good friend of mine that works for AB Jets. I'm not really sure exactly where it's at on the airfield. It's a Part 135 charter company. I'd be curious to know if that's modeled. I'm sure it is. But we got the FedEx ramp over here with all the beautiful white, purple, and orange FedEx airplanes. Real nice FedEx signage there. I mean, for me, just from what we've seen in the little bit we've been flying around, it's well worth the money. So you can pick this up at Orbix on their little app or whatever the hell. Oh, hell yeah. America. You can pick it up at Orbix. I don't know how much it is in USD. We're about to look, though. But, man, just look at all that FedEx. I have seen some airplanes doing some wheelies as well. Not really sure what that dude's doing. Alright, so real quick, let's see. Where's my Orbix? Alrighty, so if you are interested in picking up this airport, you can go to the Orbix app. And, well, shit, I guess it's not going to show, since I bought it, it's not going to show me how much it costs. I'm going to probably go to Orbix.com. It was like $32 Australian. Whatever the hell that is in American. gonna see if I can get it pulled up. Here we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so it is on Orbix, and it is $22.74 USD. I'd say it's worth it. I would definitely pick it up. I earned 16 orbs for my purchase as well. Woohoo! Yeah, so that reminds me, looking at this picture, we need to check out night lighting. Who'd this be? Something here does not go. Canadian Express Cargo. Never even heard of them. Interesting. Okay, let's check out a little nighttime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. No. Memphis International Airport signage. That is cool. Damn, Qantas is in the house. As if. Now, if y'all are ever at Memphis Airport, be careful driving around there. People drive like complete morons. My friend that worked at AB Jets, he in fact watched a car wreck right out like the front of his job, and he hit a light pole and killed the dude instantly. He is a former police officer, so it didn't fuck with him too much because he's seen plenty of that kind of stuff. And then while we were after they picked me and Crystal up from the airport, him and his wife, he was telling me about how bad the drivers are, like around, like they like to race and haul ass down this particular road. And sure enough, a dude had just hit a divider where like there's a fork in the road, and so we stopped to make sure he was okay. He was okay, but he was shit-faced hammered, and it was like 3 in the afternoon. So yeah, if you're ever at the Memphis airport, just be careful with the drivers, because apparently they like to race and haul ass. Man, this night lighting's pretty impressive. Look at that. Looks like Christmas time. But even with all this aircraft, frame rates are pretty damn good. Oh, that looks modeled. Let's go check out the little ground control tower. I'll slow my camera down so I don't speed. Whoa, never mind. Maybe not. Bear with me. Gotta get it nice and slow. There we go. There's not much to it. I mean, I've seen like Sketchy Design or whoever they are. They put like some stuff on the computer screens, but really, who cares? Other than like one quick look around, nobody else, like you're never going to come back and just look around in there. At least I wouldn't think you would. Now, last but not least, let's check out the. Okay, so here's a good example of the other terminals, how they're modeled. Night lighting is pretty damn good. I love how you can see the lights outside through the glass. It's just, man, it's just crazy how far we've come in flight sim. It's wild, yo. Alright. Back over to the airplane. Hell, even GSX got done boarding. That's how long we were told. You can't see shit. Okay, let's get this thing going. We'll have plenty of time to chat in the air. let's get those sounds back up. And battery on. And let's get daytime back. Wow. Alright. I need to go back in and change this EFB to where it's got my logo in the background instead of space. Get my jetway back over here. Hopefully I can remember how to do this damn airplane. Alright, let's get on that ground power. Now this is where it's like, oof, I don't know what all needs to be done. So we'll go ahead and start up the... Now we'll wait on AP. And one thing I didn't have time to do was get our fuel and whatnot. So we're gonna be taking, damn, that's a lot of gas. 22.6 on the fuel. Do I really have to divide this up? Already regretting my decision to fly this airplane. Like, why can't I just put in the block fuel that I want and it divide it up accordingly? It's saying though that I can use SimBrief, but I don't know where I have a SimBrief, my SimBrief name in here. Whatever. So the wings hold 9,180. That's 18,360. So we need 9,180 in that tank, and we need 4,240 in that tank. Bam! That works. Alright, zero fuel weight is 101.5. Okay, that'll work. A little bit heavier, but I don't care. Bam. Alright. Well, that says total fuel is 7,000 pounds, but I just put on like 22,600. Sorry, guys. I know this is not the most fun. This is why I try to avoid flying airplanes that I'm not super duper familiar with. But then again, how do you get super duper familiar with them when you don't fly them? Import. Oh, okay. Well, let's do it that way then. Documents, Mad Dog. Download FMS. Download. Documents. Mad Dog. Routes. Save. I don't understand. It's in there. Fuck me. Oh, it's gotta be a car's text. There it is. That's still not enough gas. It's got 10,200 pounds of gas. I need 20. That seems like a lot for this airplane. MD82. This is same airplane. Memphis, Detroit. I don't. You know what? I bet I just figured out why this piece of shit. No, we're in pounds. Y'all, it just don't make any sense. So, y'all see here, in the left we've got 9,266 pounds. Same as the right tank, and in the center tank 5,000 pounds. But over here, it's only putting 4,200 pounds per wing tank. That says kilos. Fuck. That's what I figured it was. Alright, so I'm going to assume that's enough gas. I'm going to assume that is what we need in pounds. Alright. Let's see, we are in Memphis, Kmem. Drop that into there. Route. And we are headed to Detroit. KDTW. And we're going to be departing off of, should be 18 right, I believe. 18 right on the Carson 7. Homes transition. Route. Next. We're going to go to Tings, Tings. And then from there, Pocket City, which is PXV. Activate that, arrival. And we're going to be landing on 22 right. On the handle 3, wood transition. Pulling up my charts, looking to see what approach via I want. 22 right. And we want where's Pirate? There it is. We'll do Pirate. Execute. Let's check our legs. Make sure we don't have any discons. Connect those. The rest of that looks good. Climb. We are going to go up to flight level 350. So, I don't know if this is like this in real life. I know this is supposed to be like a study level MD, but man, like you click a button, there's like a fair amount of lag from the time you click it to the time it goes into the damn computer. Alrighty, fuel. Oh shit, we're in kilos. I guess we'll just do 10.6. 6, and then there's that weird slash thing. No idea what N means, but it works. And it doesn't give me. See, all this is in pounds as well. Still doesn't switch it. Son of a bitch. There we go. There's kilos. So 47.3 is the zero fuel weight. Alright, so I guess it's too high. So let's drop it down to 330. Reserve fuel in pounds is 3.9. I don't know what the shit that's going to be in kilos. Let's 1.8. Cruise winds, we're looking at 264 at 138. The wind is minus 48. Alrighty, let's see. Can't get my damn numbers. There we go. Flaps 15. It's gonna be 127, 131, and 140. Alright. And let's get that APU going. Shit, guys. Sorry to ignore y'all for so long. Just trying to figure all this out. I was about to take a nap, and then I saw Memphis. And I'm a man of culture, so I clicked to watch. Well, that's awesome, Josh. I appreciate that, dude. Hope you're doing well. And everybody, if you can, please smash that likety-like button. Definitely helps out the algorithm and all that. Kevin, what's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. Airports look really good. Imagine when you get the new crew card. This is going to look sweet. Hell yeah. Porter, what's up, dude? Welcome. Great to see you. AB Jets is at Wilson Air FBO in the corner of 09 and 18 laps. Okay. Pick up 6 bags and back to the break room. Almost crash an average of 2 times on my way home from the guard base each day. Jesus, that doesn't surprise me. Alright, let's get this back going. Let's get those hydraulics turned on. Alrighty, for this departure, looking at a initial climb altitude of 5,000 feet. Flight director's on. V2 is 140. And runway heading is 180. God, does this not like accelerate? Alrighty, so now get rid of ground power and air. Those doors shut. Want that to go back to what it was. Okay, for the flex. No. I want to put it right there. I didn't think it was going to take. Whatever, we'll dial it down ourselves. Flex TO. We'll do 50. Okay, I don't really know if we're even like good to go or not, but we're gonna try. Left and right gen. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I think.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground
You
services.
need to shut up. Still says boarding passengers. I do know when they're boarding, you can see them walking through. The jet bridge ain't even hooked up anymore. My frames are starting to shit. Alright, maybe we'll get the fuck out of here sometime today. Greg, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I hope that you are enjoying the content, although typically I'm not so rough on getting airplanes out of the damn gate like we are today. Finally got a landing rate. Wes, what's up, dude? New airplanes equals challenge. Damn right. And sometimes I'm better with this airplane and sometimes not so much. Use the EFB. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I didn't know if like, can you even load fuel and stuff through the EFB? Weight and balance? Yeah, I guess you can. Wow. I don't know why, oh, I guess nose right. Or nose left. I don't know why it's in kilos. I know you got to set it up per aircraft in the little manager. Alright, now here's the real test. Can I get the damn engines to start? Alright, let's see. What the hell, we had all of our fuel pumps on. Start pump, ignition A. think that will be just about all we'll need. We're looking for roughly 20% into. Looks like we're not going to get there. I would imagine that would be on. Dude, fuck me. There we go. That's what we needed. And see, like Brandon and I, obviously you know a lot more about this airplane than I do. Like I specialize in Airbus, so we already know I'm going to be struggling. So the way that I was interpreting this bleed air is like you need bleed air from the APU to start engines, right? So I was thinking that by having these on, I would be doing that. But I guess just like any other airplane. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just like any other airplane, like the 7.3, you got to turn the packs off to send air to the engines to start. And I thought that's what I was doing with the bleed air being on, but I guess that's essentially the packs. All right, let's roll number 2. Hopefully it starts. I usually like to do a test flight in this airplane just to get my mind back to being proficient on this thing before streaming it. I just didn't have time today. And roll dose. Shine little lights at her, let her know that we got it. I appreciate that, Brandon. You can change the units to pounds to change units to pounds. External load manager app, though it should change it in real time without having to reload. Yeah, that's what I thought too, because I've done that before. But the weird thing, and I think I know why. So in the external manager, it's only listing one aircraft, which is this one, and I think that is because I have all of my add-ons on a separate drive, and they're linked to the community folder. Therefore, it's probably not reading this livery, so it's just defaulting to the Leonardo one. Okay, we got engines started. APGen is off, so I know we can shut down the APU. Turn that to off. If there's anything else that you see that I need to do, let me know, Brandon. We greatly appreciate it. So we got our hydraulics on. We're going to go flaps 15. Get that trim right. Spoilers armed. And the only other thing I don't really know is how to... There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I ain't sure. I don't know. Can I get rid of these? I think I gotta click over here, right? Yeah, I want to see my damn nav display. Alright, here goes nothing. Turn the sounds up a bit so y'all can hear this awesome sound pack. And because I suck at this airplane, we are not flying on VATSIM. ART off since we're using flex, and you will see the EP limit. Alright, we'll look at that whenever I get over to the runway. Hopefully, like, we'll have some traffic to stack up behind. It's about that prime time for FedEx planes to be taking off. Clear to the left. Clear on the right. Got a FedEx plane down there. Now, I could probably save a lot of frames if I turned off all these airplanes, but I'm going to give y'all something good to look at, give you some of that max immersion. Alright, ART. What the hell is that? ART off. And like, what panel would that be on? Roundabouts. I see the word ART right there. Little flight controls check. Auto reverse thrust right above the TRP. God, there's so many stuff on this, so much shit on this airplane. I have no idea what it is. TRP. What the fuck is that? Oh, Shaq suggested earlier that I fly Airbus and do like Northwest on the Airbus. Should have followed that advice. TRP. No airplanes to line up behind. Unguard the switch, then put switch in down position. I think I see it. That. Hopefully that was it. Alright, let's just double check everything. So we got flaps set. Auto brakes are armed. That is lined up. Auto brakes are set. So I guess what we'll do is we'll depart on a heading and then switch to nav once airborne. Speed Looks like. Select out hold. Sweet. Alright, I think we're gonna give it a shot. If not, I've got my my training captain over here in the chat, because I for sure am IOE. I don't know what that caution was about. Art and op. Is that not good? It said art and op. Press toga now, then when on the runway, turn on auto thrust. Sounds good. That puts like in a flight mode, right? And then hit auto thrust. It'll do its thing. I did know the auto thrust part. I forgot about hitting the little toga button. Clear on the approach. Clear down the runway. We've got a nice crosswind. Okay, roger that. Good indication. Who's ready to fly and probably crash? Oh, that was auto throttle disconnect. Toga is on front. So at that one. That toga. Oh, I know it's about down here. At that button, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, remember that too. It's all having to. It's all coming back very slowly. A lot of left rudder. Strong wind. Woo, come on, baby, get on up there. Man, them winds crazy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Alright, let's go nav. VNAV, I guess.
Headwind, steer, headwind, steer, headwind, steer.
Wow, I have not heard a wind shear call out in an airplane in Microsoft Flight Sim ever. Down so we can pick up a little speed. Be a pansy and turn on autopilot. Dead stick. What up, wrong side? Good departure, sir. Shit. That was I would have hated to be in the back of the airplane on that one. That was and we got real cockeyed as soon as we got off the ground. Alright, we're gonna take it straight up to our final cruise. Flight level 330. Don't forget to arm altitude, otherwise we'll not capture. Roger that. Alright, flaps are up. Let's go. Climb thrust. Flaps. Speed brakes. I just need to fly this airplane some more. Like not all this stuff. So Brandon, this little switch again. Do I need to bring it back up to art, or just leave it be for the entirety of the flight? How are the frames in Memphis? So they're actually really good. They're better than what the stream will show, because it starts to take an impact. Like the computer takes a heavier load while I'm streaming, right? So the frames, if you go back and you look at, watch the beginning of the stream, what you see frame rates there is not accurate to what kind of frames you would get on your own without streaming. I've got so many programs running right now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got at least 15, 16 programs running. 2 of those are FSLTL as well as PSXT, which are AI traffic stuff, with traffic maxed out, and I was still getting relatively good frame rates even while streaming. Before I started streaming, my frame rates were phenomenal, and then as soon as I started streaming, they kind of went down a little bit. So based off frame rates, like if you are worried about having good frame rates for that airport, I wouldn't worry at all. I think you'd be more than happy. Closing, we'll put it back to auto after takeoff. Okay. And so we don't want to do that, right? We do not want to put it back to auto. We want to leave it how it is. We're holding our own. The next thing I have to figure out is how to turn on all the damn cockpit lighting. I've got an idea. I'm not totally sure. Alright, turn those sounds back down a bit. Close it. Roger that. I'm over here getting my type rating from this guy. So I was trimming a lot while I was hand flying, but I wasn't hearing the shit. Did turning that switch off, did that make it stop doing that too? 'Cause if so, I really like that. I guess does it on both sides. Yeah. Interesting. And y'all know me, especially when it starts getting dark, I do not like having bright screens. So that's decision height. We'll want that 200. It's like it accelerates right when you don't want it to. I wish you could ride on that. That'd be cool. I had no idea this thing even had terrain. Alright, so where's like my PFD brightness at? Lord, I really should have flown a different airplane. Does it do both? No, okay. I was about to say, that would be really gross. Oh shit. I think I did that last time. Nope, nope, back up. I struggled with this last time. Why I couldn't get them up? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I need this. There we go. I see 0, and I think they're up. Because in Airbus world, 0 is up. Man, you the man. I'm definitely gonna fly. I mean, I love flying this airplane. I don't know why I don't do it more often, but for me, the way that you load the airplane is really obnoxious. And if if there was a better way of loading the airplane, I think I would enjoy it a little bit more. Did you fly this airplane in real life? Yeah, no shit. Did you? Well, it's a good thing I'm not flying this thing on VetSim, right? That'd be a brutal ass kicking. Now, where the fuck do I? Turn my screen brightness down. I would have thought it'd been over here. No, I'm a simmer. Just read all the good documentation in order. Yeah, they have a whole just for anybody who's not familiar. I was just in it a while ago. But Shaq, look at this. This is all comes with Leonardo, the MD. Cold weather operation checklist, EFB manual, by the Mad Dog X, quick guide, user manual, landing speeds, operations manual, normal checklist, takeoff speeds. Then you've got like all this other airplane shit. Airplane general, air conditioning, pressurization, automatic flight, APU, communication, electrical, bunch of shit. It's like the AOM. Pretty limitations. It's probably like the AOM, the COM. It's like all the manuals. It's pretty badass. Wonder if you could get weather to turn on. Although obviously it's not going to paint anything, but that weather off won't bother me. And the transition altitude, we're already at 2992. Also, you're offline, so I didn't care to mention earlier, but TCAS is standby. That's okay. You can correct me all you want, man. If I'm doing something wrong, I have no problem with somebody telling me what I'm doing wrong. Cause I ask Shaq, I'll sure shit whenever I see something wrong in the Airbus. I let him know. Yeah, I just changed. I did reckon it said TCAS was off or whatever on the nav display. So I guess the last question I have is, how do I turn down the brightness on my PFD and my ND? Got some traffic out there. So for those of y'all who aren't familiar with this PSXT and real traffic launcher, show y'all kind of what it does. It's pretty neato. I don't know where. There it is. So, real traffic launcher pulls this thing up. Here's my aircraft location as we're flying along, and these are real life airplanes, about 30 to 45 seconds behind in the simulator. So the aircraft off 2 o'clock. It's American Airlines 1752. From Philly to DFW, and he's going to cross our path here in a second. There he is. Pretty neato, I shall say. I don't know if it's worth the money yet. Dude, I'm telling you, ain't it pretty? Just love the way that the sky looks as the sun sets. I love flying this airplane. I think it's a awesome looking model. It's an awesome looking airplane in real life. I'm so comfortable in the 7.3 and the Airbus that it's like when I stream, I want things to flow, right? I want things to go smoothly. I want it to be entertaining for y'all to watch. There's nothing entertaining about watching my dumbass face trying to find shit and how to make something work. So that's why I tend to like shy away from airplanes that haven't flown as much, at least on stream. It's because I don't want to look like a fool and I want to provide some flowy content. So, should we play our normal game of shots for likes? Maybe I'll just put all the shots in a cup of coffee and drink it that way so I don't look as much of like an alcoholic. Believe it or not, the external load manager has the option to change the brightness, but you should be able to do it in the sim though. Yeah, I feel like I've done it in the sim before, but I'm not sure. Aviation lover, I love your videos. I know you haven't seen me chat, and I just found it out a couple days ago. Oh, okay. Well, man, thank you so much. That means a lot, especially as I'm sitting here talking about how I want to provide good content for everybody and make things flow and make it entertaining. So that lets me know that I'm doing something right, at least in your eyes. Have you been here for the entirety of this stream, or are you just now getting here? Because this stream definitely hasn't flowed as well as I like it to. But oh, there we go. Look at that. Found it. And I've been eyeballing these little knobs. I was like, yeah, I just don't know. Wow, my God. Bright, right there. It says it right there. What VOR are we close to so we can maybe get that VOR off? 113.1. Paducah. That's calm. So where's the nav radios? Okay, well, I guess I don't care. It's not really weird that. Oh, duh. Wow. I was teaching a buddy of mine yesterday. He just finished his ADX, which is the dispatch version of the written ATP. So now he's getting into flight planning and aircraft systems and stuff like that. So he came over yesterday to do some studying and loaded up the 7.3 and was showing him how to navigate in Class 1 airspace, which is basically navigate VOR to VOR to VOR, or land-based nav aids. And so I was showing them in the 7.3 how you can tune up, like we were sitting in the Lauderdale, and we tuned up the Fort Lauderdale VOR and the, actually I think it's a Vortac, but the Fort Lauderdale Vortac and the Dolphin Vortac, and anyways, we're showing how like you have to have a direct line of sight from the airplane to the antenna. So as we were sitting in Lauderdale, of course we're picking up the Lauderdale signal, and you can see the little dial change, and it's pointing right at the VOR that's like sitting right to our left. But it couldn't pick up the Dolphin VOR because we weren't airborne, and there's obstacles in the way between the antenna to the airplane. So then took off, and as soon as we get off the ground, you start seeing that Dolphin needle start turning. So it was pretty cool to show them that. So, question for the chat. If Class 1 airspace is navigating via land-based nav aids, then what would Class 2 airspace be? And just now getting here. Okay, no worries. So the reason why I ask, and thank God Brandon, who in the chat is here. If it wasn't for him, we would probably still be sitting on the ground in Memphis trying to figure out how to get this damn thing going. So yeah, it was the first part of the stream. I mean, we went through the whole Memphis airport and all that was great, but then as soon as we got in the airplane, it was like struggle bus. So probably just be glad you weren't here for that part. I'm thinking I might stream again tonight, like late tonight, for anybody who are nocturnal like I am. I think I might stream some more virtual Southwest. So for those of y'all who aren't aware and haven't been in the last couple streams, myself and Captain Shaquille O'Meal, we recently joined this brand new virtual Southwest airline. It's powered by the Msfs ACARS client, the Pegasus ACARS client. So it is awesome. There's a lot more stuff you can do with that than like other VAs that use smart cars. And so him and I have this friendly little competition going to see who can reach Captain first. And so him and I have both been kind of flying our butts off, not on stream. Like I think last night, just yesterday alone, I did like Orlando to Fort Myers, Fort Myers to Orlando, Orlando to Vegas, Vegas to Reno, Reno to Vegas, Vegas to Honolulu, and that's where it ended for me. So I'll probably stream some more virtual Southwest. I might go back to Florida, jump seat back to Florida, and do some, like maybe a quick Orlando turn, something like that. just as because I've really been enjoying flying the 7.3 and like to do that a little bit more. So we might do another stream tonight once my girlfriend goes to sleep. So maybe around like 11 o'clock to midnight time Eastern time. Might jump back on the stream, but don't hold me to it. So Shaq, for the liveries, he said he's going to get back to it tomorrow. I've got to figure out how to. In fact, you know what, guys? Let me upload these. I'm going to give y'all some quick previews of some stuff that we are doing for our channels and to promote the new Southwest. I need to upload these. These are going to be a little bit different. Shaq, you've already seen them. But we're having some special virtual Southwest Airlines liveries made that also incorporates our channel logos. So Shaq, tomorrow he's going to make those scimitar winglet changes, as well as incorporate the your channel signature. I am going to try to make one tonight. I have no idea how to do it. Yours looks phenomenal, so I'm going to try to kind of build off of yours in a way. Probably stick with gold like yours is, just so we have some uniformity. And once I get that made, I'm going to send those over to him, and he'll have it done tomorrow. So let's let me pull up my Google Photos. Show y'all. Keep or delete your estimated keep. Alright guys, so here is a quick little glance at what we're doing. I got a good friend of mine who is making some liveries for us. So this is a different kind of Southwest livery, but obviously got my logo on there. We got the little heart. Tomorrow he's going to change to make this bottom part of the scimitar have the turquoise that's in my logo, and then for Shaq, his is going to be red at the bottom, and then this is what the full livery looks like. And then we're going to have our little signature. So mine's going to be for both airplanes. My little signature is going to be under the first officer's window, and then Captain Shaq is going to be under the captain's window. We've also got the virtual SWA livery or logo on the engines. So it turned out real good. At least I think so. And let's see. I was going to show you all the virtual Southwest logo real quick. So it's basically this logo right here that's on the engines, except I think it's going to be white. And I wonder, virtual Southwest, like the times haven't really been. They're supposed to update like once an hour, but I haven't seen them update. Community leaderboards. No, they still haven't updated. So Shaq, I'm showing you've got 6 hours. This shows I have 9. But this, just to show how much this has not updated, I'm sitting at 25 hours. So it hasn't updated in a hot minute. But I'll reach out to the guys and see if we can't get that resolved. And I am officially, Shaq, this is for you. I'm gonna show everybody the rankings, just in case like if y'all are interested in doing this. But mine and Shaq's competition, we opened that up to turn up center. Oops, off. We'd like to open that up to everybody. It's not just us, but if anybody else wants to race us to become captain, you are more than welcome. So for the rankings, you start off in IOE with 0 hours, 0 points. Once you reach 25 hours and 2,500 points, that makes you a high minimums first officer. So high men's first officers and captains are pilots with less than 100 hours in type. And then to make junior first officer is 100 hours. Actually, Shaq, we said the first one to first officer, right? We changed it from captain to first officer, because captain's a lot of damn time. Captain's IOE captain is 475 on the hours, and then junior captain's 500. That's a lot of time. I think we switched it to first officer, which before, when we made this competition, you reached first officer at 100 hours. So I guess basically whoever gets to 100 hours first is what the race is. A junior first officer at 100 hours, 10,000 points. Senior first officer is at 250 hours, 25,000 points. And you will almost always accrue points faster than you do hours, by the way. Captain IOE at 475, 47,500 points. Junior captain, 500 hours, 50,000 points. Senior captain, 750 hours, 75,000 points. And then you can become a chief by appointment. So I don't know. I have no idea on that part. That's other dudes. But I got 25 hours, so I'm a quarter of the way there. So Shaq, you best jump on an airplane and get to flying. Let's change the time so we actually have something to look at. And I've noticed too, I've been noticing, like, as I change the time while I'm flying, the airplane starts bouncing around. I wonder if that's because with the time changes temperature, and temperature changes thermals and stuff. I don't know. Just a shot in the dark on that one. Now I gotta crank this brightness back up. Might be over that way. Ain't much of it left. And then, oh shit, we definitely got some weather in Detroit. And I made my alternate Cleveland, which is also in the weather, so that's not great. So guys, from a dispatch perspective for you, don't do this. So, just so we'll blow this up so you can see it. So obviously we are headed to Detroit, right? There's Detroit in that stuff. Now we'll pull up a METAR here in a second. Initially, Simbrief gave me Cincinnati as an alternate, but Cincinnati's a little far, especially for just the fuel range of this airplane. So I changed it to Cleveland. Well, there's Cleveland in worse weather. So as a dispatcher, I would reach out to the captain and be like, yo, I was a dumbass. We need to change your alternate to something other than Cleveland. So we probably change it like Columbus or something like that. But yeah, that was not smart on my part. Boom, 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 boom. I tried flying today. Quick one. LFPG to LSZH. Did not go well. So first things first, I am not the most versed in airport codes outside of the U.S. I know some in Central South America, and very few in Europe. So you might have to like tell me what airports those are. I know LFBO is Toulouse because I dispatch new delivery flights from Airbus over to our hangar in Detroit. So I know that one. And that's about the only L1 that I know. Wes, man, you absolutely should. It's very fun, very laid back, but it's challenging enough, like as far as the SOPs and whatnot. So I would suggest it. I'd have to look and see if we've published, like I think we did, but if we publish a document that shows you like the standard operating procedures that we do. So for like engine start sequence, it's engine 2 and then engine 1. When you do a single engine taxi, you're taxiing on engine 2. I didn't know that for a while, so I was missing out on points because I didn't read it. So I'm gonna make sure that we have something published so everybody's in the know, so everybody knows how to get those points. But this is a brand new virtual airline. We're still very much in our infancy, so stuff like that, like documents like that, we'll get those published as time goes on and the airline matures. Shaq, can I send you what one? More of a, I need time to do. Oh God, yeah. I think that's most people's problem, right? Like I never have enough time. Finally, things have slowed down, and I've had these last 4 days to be able to fly. But yeah, I definitely. And it's about to get busy again. One of my fellow DMs, the other one who handles our delivery flights, she's gone on vacation, so I'm gonna have to switch my schedule from working nights to working mids and handle delivery flights while she's gone. So it's gonna get busy for me in the beginning of February. I definitely have more. I flew 6 yesterday at least. Yeah, okay, damn, you flew 6 yesterday? Shit. I knew you flew 2. I knew you flew 2 long ones yesterday. I didn't know you flew 6. Hey, I'm on lunch. Ravioli. How did Memphis look? Memphis looks great. Frame rates are great. And again, since you're just now joining us, the frames that you'll see in the beginning of the stream when looking at the airport is not a good representation of the true frames of the airport, just because as soon as I start streaming, the computer takes a heavier load and my frames go down a bit. Before I started streaming, frames were phenomenal. And I had FSLTL running and the other one, PSXT. I had FSLTL running max parked airplanes, 100 parked airplanes, and I still had good frame rates. But definitely looks great. It's definitely worth the money. It's like almost $23 USD. Absolutely worth the grab. Is there a link to? Yep. Shit. I should have put it in the description. So I'm gonna do that now. Previous streams I've done for VSWA, I put in the description, but my dumbass didn't do it today. I should have, because I knew I was gonna be talking about it. Let's see. I'm gonna grab their. I'm gonna put the. I'll put their Discord as well as the airline join page. If you already fly for Virtual Spirit or Virtual American, VAAL, V Spirit, then like it's so quick and fast to like sign up, because it's essentially like it's all operates under the same thing. Okay, so if you refresh your page, Wes, you should be able to find it in the Discord, or in the description now. I love that traffic, that's awesome. Okay, back to the chats. Paris to Zurich. Okay. Yeah, I need to fly in Europe more. I need to fly in Europe more, and I need to fly more airplanes instead of just flying with what I'm comfortable. Toga Simulations. Hey, I like that name. How's it going, my friend? Welcome aboard. Great to see you. How's it going? Let me ask you, Toga. When you fly, do you always take off in Toga, or do you sometimes derate your takeoffs? Dustin, dude, how are you? You could divert to Daytona or Toledo. Oh, Dayton. I said Daytona. Wow. Dayton, or Toledo, or Flint. Dayton might be too far, though. Okay. So, everybody, Dustin in the chat is a real-life aviation meteorologist. So, if he's telling me that I could divert to any of those, I'm just going to blindly trust him. And also, Dustin, can you tell me what the winds are in Memphis? Because when we took off, it was a strong-ass crosswind from the right side. And as soon as we got off the ground, man, we were like, we got crooked. Which is kind of fun. And I had a lot of rudder input. I mean, by far, my rudder pedals, I got the TPR Thrustmaster pedals, are relatively sensitive. And whenever I put in corrections for crosswinds, like usually it's just like a little bit of a kick. Man, like I almost had full left rudder. Got to learn how to single engine in the 7.3. It's not hard. Just watch some of the startups in my last couple streams and you'll see. Yeah, it's not hard at all. $6 hours, not flights, went out. Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah. Okay. And Shaq, there is a way too that like to add friends. So everybody who's watching, if you sign up on virtual SWA, we can all like be friends in virtual SWA. And then from there, you even have options like if we wanted to do shared flights, although there's not a 7.3 that we can do a shared flight in. But if you did it, you could also like the software will pick up that we're doing a shared cockpit flight, and it will credit both of us the time and hours and all that stuff. But I just don't know how to find or like how to send the friend request. So community leaderboard. Yeah, like if I wanted to go see Shaq's profile, like how can I get there? Dustin, I know you've sent me a friend request on vSpirit before. Do you remember how to do that? You have to like friend somebody through the map or something? Whoa, we just crossed through somebody's chemtrail. How to add friends, and I want to find out. Oh, doggo's hungry. One of them just walked up, and I could probably be able to see her. Let's see. Yep, there's her head right there. She's walking up to me and licking her lips like, "Hey, son of a bitch, it's DINNER time, and I want some food. You hungry?" Oh, somebody's hungry. Don't hit my yoke. Disconnect autopilot. You hungry? Okay. Alright, let's get down. Let's go eat. She even hit my camera. Alright guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna go feed these dogs real fast. Let's go back to this. And go here. Leave you all with some sort of a view. Alright. One sec. Alright. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Fed the dogs and then made me a cup of Black Rifle French Vanilla coffee, which I have not tried yet, and dumped a fairly large amount of the coffee liquor in there. So once it cools off a little bit, we'll see how that tastes. I wanted to try that for a while. And then of course by the time I got done doing that, the dogs were sitting by the door like, hey, we're full now, no need to do. Can you let us out? I got top of descent coming up, just a little over 40 miles. I gotta remember how in the hell to come down. And we're landing on to right. Check the plan just to make sure nothing looks out of whack. Oh, there we go. There's something out of whack. Or is it? Maybe that's just the go around. So that's the vector. Okay, I think we're good. A kid named Kenny, what is up, dude? Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to the chat in just a second once I figure out that all this is good. Prowler, Hemi, tarps, Desmond, and then vector, right? Yeah, and it's Pride. Okay. It's just weird that it's got a line going to Pride when it's a vector. We'll just switch to heading select and avoid any issues with that. Cruising along nicely. Okay, back over to the chat. What did I miss? Let's see. I have UAL, Virtual American, and Southwest. Nice. Eventually, I'll add back Spirit. So, did you like leave V Spirit, or when you say add back? Indeed, take off in toga. Not a fan of flexing it. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that mentality. Now, when toga, whenever you go toga, is it like toga packs off, or we togoing with packs on? You know, how you running that toga? Also, the weather radar is functional on this plane. No shit, is it really? How? How do I turn it on? Cause like, so I hit terrain off, right? So we got weather off on the nav display. How do I get it to turn on? I hit the weather terrain button, but it still says weather off. Or not weather terrain, weather turbulence. The weather button still says it. Map still says it. Like, nothing. Oh my god, duh, dumbass. Power first, of course. Now, does this actually draw weather? Because I'm under the impression that due to sim limitations, they can't, like, Asobo hasn't implemented weather radar yet, so it wouldn't be able to. But if they found a way around that, that would be incredible. It looked like it was trying to paint something out here for a second. Man, Brandon, I'm glad I got you along. Dustin, right off, I can't remember. Thought I'll just search it for you to add it. Okay. I think you go to your profile and go to invite friend and send your friend a request. Send a friend request based off their username with the VA. I don't know anyone to try to add NV Spirit or V American. Gotcha. Try it. Detroit, you were looking at rain, 4 statute miles, winds 120 at 3 and 3,000. Oh, that ain't bad at all. Got a message. Reset MCP. Roger that. Tilt this down, will we be able to draw anything? Guess we'll see. Kid named Kitty. My god, I'm losing my mind today, y'all. A kid named Kenny. Jesus Christ, Kitty. Hello, good evening, good people. Anyone tried the Kuro 787-8? I haven't. Never even heard of it. What is this Kuro 787? Oops, ceiling is 1600 broken now. Okay, well now it's a little more, that's half of what it was. We do have an alternate. Traffic Rider. What's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard this retro Northwest Airlines flight on the MD82 service from Memphis, Tennessee over to Detroit, where the weather's kind of nasty. We are on our descent. As far as I know, it's the most up-to-date. I don't think the program said anything about an update. Installed version. Oh, no, it's not. New updates are available. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll definitely work that out after the stream. Uses the Heavy Division mod. Just dropped yesterday on FSTO. I want to try it this weekend. I haven't even flown the Heavy Division. I've tried it. I tried it once or twice a long time ago, and I was like, eh. Should probably give it a shot now, right? It's probably been developed quite a bit further than where it was at, I would imagine. I'm so bougie when it comes to airplanes. Like, I need high fidelity. Even whenever I struggle, like I've been struggling with this airplane today. It's just, when most stuff doesn't work, drives me nuts, and I can't do it. Wow, so it is actually painting some shit on radar. Huh. I'm definitely gonna find this airplane some more. That is neat. This is the only airplane I'm aware of that has any sort of weather radar. And if they got weather radar working, then why doesn't Phoenix have? I'm sure there's reasons to it, but if I would expect that if they have it, Phoenix should have it. Definitely gonna be an interesting approach, that's for sure. Alright, so I guess we should work out our landing shit. Let's go index, approach. Flaps 40 showing VREF of 129. And it's like, nope, screw you. 111.95. Let's cross-check that with NavGraph. Let's run 22 right. Let's 22 right. So NavGraph shows, and this is why I always cross-check. NavGraph shows 111.75, but yet where did it go? No, I want more index. All right, so this shows 111.95 for Detroit runway 22 right. So that's oddly incorrect. And I do have the current nav data up to date on this airplane. That is really weird. So now what should we use? I'm gonna go with this one. We can plug one in one and the other in the other. See which one comes alive. And watch my luck, both of them will come alive. So on the left we got NavGraph. Over here we're going to put in what's in the FMS. .213 on the approach course. This says 216. Yes. I need to double check, make sure that the shit is actually up to date. And then the chart says 213, so we've got the chart info over here, and we've got the FMS info over here. And we probably should have gone around this little cell right here, but I think it's too late. No. Let's go heading select. We're going to deviate around a little isolated cell right there. Start getting busy. prowler. Execute and see if nav works on the Bravo. I don't think so. Nav track. So that stuff's a little bit below us. I have the weather radar tilted down. But I figure if we're kind of bobbing and weaving, as we go down, we won't get into it. I cannot believe there's weather radar on this airplane. I think they use the Zulu approach usually. Okay. Only thing I fear is changing it. And I just clicked on the first thing in this airplane, like when I was setting it up, which was the Yankee. I'm afraid to change shit now. Because I'm not super proficient with this airplane. ILS runway 22 right, Zulu. And we'll use Valley. Clean that back up. Okay. Happy with that? Let's get some engine anti-ice on. It's -7 outside. There's icing conditions. I have to do some flights in this airplane on Virtual American. So now we're slow. Ooh, shit, look at that. Whoops. That's less than great. That's like, why does it keep changing? I hadn't clicked on it. There's like an isolated cell over the field per this radar. Alright, 1195. Okay, so now this cross checks with the chart, so that's what we're going to use. 111.95, 216. Okay, so it's not on the field. It's just to the east of the field. Damn, that's really cool though. To be able to see that. So now I'd be asking my dispatcher like, hey, what direction is that sail moving? If it's moving to the east, I would continue. If it was moving to the west, which it might be with this low pressure, that counterclockwise, it could actually be moving like west northwest. I would just go find somewhere, probably like just continue north how we are, and then go around on the back side of that sail and just wait for it to move out the way and then slide on in. If you use scroll wheel over the ND, it will change it. Okay. And for me, it looks like if I click on it, yeah, left click and right click. Either way, it's good to know because it's faster than hitting that button. Hemi tarps Desmond, then vectors. Tell you what, we're going to delete vectors, copy and paste Valley in there, execute, nice and seamless. Alright, gonna kill that music. See if this coffee is drinkable yet. Perfect. Damn, that's good. Man, that tequila coffee liquor is just fucking nominal. Like, it is unbelievably good in coffee. Like, that is just, I could chug that coffee right now. If it ain't my man, wrong side. You damn right, old son. How's it going? Senor Captain El Capitan Nate. Sorry, just now seeing that you're in the chat. I've been trying to learn this airplane. Hillbilly, yeah, man. Let's see if I can find it on Google real quick. It is so damn good. Pantera, there it is. Oh yeah, boy. This stuff. Oh, I bought, as soon as I tried this at my parents' house, I bought 6 bottles of this shit. I mean, 4 of them were for like friends and whatever for Christmas. Kept 2 for myself. Oh, I didn't even read that. I guess I have to say I'm old enough. But yeah, Cantera Negra Cafe coffee liquor, 40 proof coffee tequila, and it is unbelievably good. This is the shit that I've been shooting during the streams. Like every 5 likes, I was taking a shot. It's that stuff. Like you can just shoot it and shoot it and shoot it. Okay, we're below 10. So let's get them old landing lights on, as well as in the cell. I'm still just blown away that we have weather radar. That's that's fucking awesome. Bumpy ride into Detroit, sure is. This thing was kicking around a good bit a while ago. I want to see a 747 stream with the salty 747. Okay, so just on your list, I've got the Headwind 330 Neo. So you asked for that not too long ago as well. I haven't forgotten. And now the salty. So we'll make note of that. Do what I can, as long as it's like streamable. I bought the Embraer 175. It's not even fucking streamable. Like, not even close. 22 right, Yankee is offset by 2.5 degrees where Zulu is straight in. Okay. Dustin, go get your fucking dispatch license, dude. We need you. We need you. Shaq, same for you, dude. If being one of them old piloty boys, if that ever falls through, get your fucking dispatch license and come work with me. You can commute. You got Cass. It's like Charlotte's like an hour flight from Orlando. Moving southwest to northeast. Okay. You just had to pick the hardest plane to fly in the craziest weather. Yeah, you know, that's how we do on the wrong side channel. Alright, why is this... Are we still in VNAV? Yeah, I guess we weren't. We'll slow her down. I think this airplane slows down pretty good too. Oh my god, that just looks incredibly gnarly. Hang on a minute. I told this thing. I want you to climb. You busted my altitude request. That'll help slow her down. Yes, I guess I wasn't in VNAV. And I thought about hitting VNAV and but I was afraid I was going to cut it off when I wanted it on. But I did arm that. Oof. With as slow as we are, let's bring some slats out. Ooh, calm winds, 2.5 miles. Heavy rain, mist, overcast at 1300. Temperature 70.6, 2949. Nice low pressure. Fucking me, dude. VNAV cap. VNAV descent. Okay. I need to get better, start actually reading this thing. Oof. It's in, oh my god, you fucking kidding me. VNAV descent, but yet we're climbing. I don't understand. Does this just like override everything? Funny thing is though, we're right on glide path. So it's not the end of the world. 2949 until we start changing this. Thank God it's leveling off at 4,000 like it's supposed to. Alright, let's go ILS, I guess. The last time we flew this airplane on stream, we flew in really shitty weather. Alright. God be with us. We are sterile cockpit. Four thousand, 4,000, 4,000. Ooh, that don't look great. Fix KDTW slash 7 miles. Nope. That doesn't work in this airplane? Okay. That sail is like right over the field. God, it's so good. As Ewan says, live and die by the FMA. Yeah, no shit. Good point. Thank you for pointing that out. I have no idea what I'm doing in this airplane. Must remember to arm altitude or it won't capture. So by arming, you're pulling it, right? Because a while ago it said VNAV descent, but yet the airplane was climbing. I don't understand that. Oof. If I was in a 737 or Airbus right now, we'd be breaking the approach and holding at one of these fixes. There is a setting in the load manager to auto arm. I don't want to do that. I want to be realistic. I need to learn it, get better at it. So to arm the approach like you would in the 7.3, you just hit ILS, right? I would assume that too, since you got the localizer up top. If this was a localizer approach, you'd just click that. But since we're on ILS, so ILS is armed because it's amber. We're still a little bit out, about 12 miles out. Let's slow her on down. If I was in another airplane and got a wind shear alert, then I'd be comfortable going around. This airplane, I'm a little nervous. Alright, so glide slope is alive, localizer is alive. Hopefully it starts to track down here in a second. Yay, it's tracking. Sweet. Gear down, spoilers are armed.
Gear down.
This never works for me. I never know how to get that to arm. Not sure if false glass up is actually modeled in Microsoft Flight Sim, so caution arming ILS too far out. Good point. Shut up, Crystal.
Flaps 48. Flaps 40.
Tell the. Actually, let me kill this. We're going to need to kill off all this traffic stuff for the frame rates here in Detroit. I'm 24. So let's go roughly like 130-ish. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, come on. Minimums, and we can't see shit. Alright, I got the approach lights.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Damn. Now I really want to fly an airplane that I know what the hell I'm doing. That was sketchy, and we definitely broke the law. That was wicked cool. Between the weather radar and the shitty weather, and man, it's just that was sketchishly awesome. But what I'm not, oh no, I thought I was seeing something floating in the air. It's just a window. Okay, turn airplane. This airplane never seems to want to turn sharp, and I use a tiller. Definitely not VATSIM ready on this, and I actually have flown this airplane on VATSIM back when I was a little bit more proficient in it. But I've learned a lot of shit today just from Brandon. Alrighty, so to clean up, we will need to go flaps up. Let's go flight directors off. Flight directors off. What else? I'll go ahead and get the APU going because I'll forget about it. That was cool. That was cool. That sure as shit wasn't 2.5 miles. That was like a quarter of a mile. I want to take a sip of coffee, but I need my right hand. Y'all definitely smash that like button for that sketchy ass approach. Here at Northwest Airlines, we're a bunch of cowboys and we're sponsored by Cooper Tire, who else? Cactus Ropes, Total Feeds, and your mama. And here at the Cowboy Northwest Airlines Rodeo, we're going to get you on the ground. That there is our promise. Alright, let's see what the landing rate was. Wow, negative 113. That was way smoother than it looked. Although I haven't like really edited the FS Realistic profile too much. By default, it's always like way too intense on the movements. So even if you like touch down at negative 90 feet per minute, like it looks a lot harder. So you have to kind of go and dial it down to something more realistic. Lordy Cooper Tire. Yeah, if I could be a professional at something, I'd probably be a professional rodeo announcer. I think they're like just super cool the way they talk. $7 degrees. Oh, it was a nasty day. Nasty day here in old Detroit. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim's weather is horse shit. Winds calms 2.5 miles, heavy rain. We definitely had heavy rain. Mist, overcast at 1300, and then it says tower visibility 4 miles. Horse shit. More like 4 feet. I'm gonna swing it around this curve, and then we're gonna be straight into the terminal. Is it just me, or does it look like stuff is floating? Or we just have heavy rain in between us. I think it's like rain shafts that we just can't really see through. Oh, no way. That's pretty cool. What is, like, why can we see stuff out the windshield that we can't see? Now you can kind of see it. Everything looks funky, though. I don't know, that's weird. Nice given the weather. Yeah, for sure. That was sketch. That was sketch all the way around, from flying side to the weather, to my knowledge of how to operate this airplane. Wipers aren't. I think you meant wipers aren't doing too well, right? No, they're not. That's another thing I hope Sobo can implement, is making them actually do something. I'm still just so impressed with this weather radar. Like, it's so cool to actually see a cell over the field. These guys over here de-icing, and it ain't even frozen precip. Aren't. And we're out here in Detroit Metropolitan Airport. We're gonna have the sketchiest landing that you've ever had from the right seat of an airplane. Aviation Michelin Tires are proud to present to you dumbass pilot. You don't know what the hell he's doing, but he'll get you on the ground one way or another, whether it's to the gate or all the way to the scene of the crash. And we want to thank our sponsors: Leonardo Software, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Asobo, Thrustmaster, Honeycomb Bravo, CAT3DESIGN, and we want to thank our good friends over at Wrong Side Simulations channel for bringing the best content to Microsoft Flight Sim and the best community there is. Actually, y'all are the best, but there's better creators. All right, we're just gonna pick one and rock with it. What is this? Bravo 11. And ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, we're just waiting on the ground crew to. I thought I had this on the whole time. Damn, I wish I would have had that on the whole time. That looks freaking awesome. It's volumetric. Okay, let's holler at our boys on the ground. I don't know why, but Codal's been just like dying halfway through the flight. So I have to go restart Codal. Cuddle with me. Let's try it again. There we go. Bravo 11. Go airplane. There it goes. We're a little crooked. Full. Oh, made me go into this tug. I need to download the GSX profile for this airport. Oh my god. Okay. Parking brake. APU's on. And now there we go. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And the girlfriend's home. It's good timing. Or maybe she's not. I don't know. Alright, guys. Well, that was an adventure, to say the least. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out on this gnarly, wicked-ass, fun, and crazy flight. Thank you, Brandon, for holding my hand through this whole thing. If it wasn't for you, we would not be safely on the ground. We were almost already not safely on the ground. Every time I set my controller down, it does that. Rip tug. No joke. Oh man, well, we gotta keep things real, right? So we need to turn off the damn beacon light. There we go. There we go. I should be able to see folks. Well, have a great day. Thank you for flying Northwest. To y'all, thank you for surviving. Please don't snitch that I went below minimums. Another FYI, if you click GSX settings, you can set a key to bring up GSX menu without having to click the toolbar. Yeah, I did that one time, and then I think after I updated it, it kicked it out. And I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll just leave it as is. But now that I've got this flow toolbar, I probably will go back and set that again. Because clicking it twice is definitely super annoying. Super duper annoying. But alright guys, well, another big up to all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out on this very rough and rugged stream. It's definitely not my best work since I'm not super versed in this airplane, but I'm gonna get some more practice in. We'll do some flights with Virtual American on this airframe, get a little more proficient, and the next time maybe I'll actually know what to do. So appreciate y'all so much. I can never say that enough. The channel's growing steadily now that we finally have some more time to get back on streams, and it's just so much fun. Every single time I get to stream for y'all, it makes my day. And the more we grow, the more people I get to meet and talk to, and the more people who get to hold my hand and help me fly the airplane, it's even better. So again, tonight I might try and jump on another virtual Southwest flight tonight. It's going to be around 11 o'clock or midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you're awake and you're nocturnal and you want to come hang out, by all means come hang out with me. Probably going to do just some quick and easy, maybe like Orlando to Fort Lauderdale and back, or something of that nature. Maybe I don't know, something. It's going to be in and out of Orlando to get those bonus points for virtual Southwest. But guys, until then, y'all have a great night. Have some great dinner tonight. I'm sure shit's gonna find something good to eat. And until the next one, be good at it, and keep it on the wrong side. We'll see you.